We made these videos because we feel like mental health is a real issue affecting people in our school and local environment, and we thought it'd be good to try and get these problems talked about and sorted out.
Our animation was about anxiety, and anxiety affects a lot of young people's lives today, and our main message was to spread that if you surround yourself with people you love and people you care about, you can feel happier, and if you talk about your feelings, you'll feel better.
If you surround yourself with the correct friends, and then it makes it so much easier. But if you go to the wrong person, it can make it 10 times worse.
Anxiety can be quite common, and we just want everyone to know that there's so much help, so many opportunities for you to get help from the right people. You just have to branch out and really talk about your feelings, and that can really help you to deal with your problems. There are so many different techniques that you can use to deal with anxiety attacks, or if you feel like you're going to have an anxiety attack. So just talk to people, always let your feelings be known to people who are important to you.
It was a beautiful sunny afternoon, and Charlotte was walking home from school. Charlotte was a 13-year-old girl who enjoyed hockey, netball and most sports. However, Charlotte hated academic subjects, and she was really worried about her maths test that she had the next day.
X divided by A equals... I have no idea. How am I going to do this? This maths test decides if I move up a set or down a set.
Charlotte had her head in her hands. She felt lonely and unwanted.
I'll never be smart. Why am I so stupid?
Suddenly, darkness surrounds Charlotte, and the sky turns to lightning. The lightning strikes the ground, and Anxiemo, an evil being, appeared.
Ha 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 ha. I am Anxiemo, here to make you suffer.
No, this can't be happening,
Charlotte said, worried.
I feel as if I'm all alone. I need someone to save me.
Charlotte feels a hand on her shoulder, and she turned around to see a woman standing next to her.
Do not worry, Charlotte. At times you may feel like this, but remember you're not alone and you never will be. You have your friends and family who are always there for you. Now it's time to conquer your fears.
Anxiemo and Anti-Animo start fighting. Light flashes and loud bangs are heard.
No, I have been defeated. My quest to spread a missing has failed.
Anxiemo disappears suddenly, along with his minion.
Don't worry about anxiety, Charlotte. As long as you surround yourself with people that can help you, then there'll be light at the end of the tunnel.
All of a sudden, the sky turned blue and everything went back to normal.
Ring, ring.
Charlotte's phone starts to ring.
Hello? Yes. Okay. Hi, Stacey. Yeah, sure. So I can come round and you can help me with my maths, yeah? Thanks.
Really wanted to bring up the effects of depression upon individuals and upon the different types of depressions and anxieties that someone could feel when they are afflicted with this particularly virulent mental illness.
We wanted to sort of make it very clear that you need to go out and talk to people, and even though it feels really difficult to, and even though depression still has quite a lot of stigma and bad energy around it, that you do need to go out and talk to people, and it's the only way you can get better.
It's important that you say the right words when dealing with the depression, because if someone says to you pull yourself together and get over it, it makes you feel more depressed because you feel like that you're weak, and that just puts you down even more. So you have to say the right words and talk to the right people.
We also wanted to make it known that it doesn't just affect the person who has actually been diagnosed, that it can actually affect the whole family as well. I've had personal experience with this, and it did really kind of upset the whole family.
Before still linger under her skin, a silent figure, her eyes growing dim. The sun doesn't seem the same, it feels colder. She's waiting for the rain again. She looks hollow. She is blind, good black and bad white. Pull her out of my mind, but she says she's fine. She's just fine. Grayscale dreams are now her home. Her lips went silent as soon as they knew. Wanting silence, wanting to be alone, needing a steward to comfort her home. She is blind, good black and bad white. Pull me out of my mind, 'cause I say I'm fine, I'm just fine.
So the dance is basically about how grief can take over, and it's sort of, the happiness can sort of go, but it can also come back in the dance. And we also thought by doing a dance, people can interpret it the way that they want to. So rather than saying this is what it is, they can sort of think what they want about it.
And we also chose to really try and get it across really well, because it's often overlooked by a lot of people, and possibly it might be uncomfortable for them to talk about, but we just thought that it really needs to be noticed and it mustn't be overlooked anymore.
Grief is something that everyone has to go through, because death happens quite a lot around us, so you can't avoid it through life. So it's a really important aspect for young people to know how to handle it.
We chose dance as opposed to talking about the topic of grief, as we thought it'd be noticed more, and just that people don't have to talk about it and they can just watch.
It's important that the dance has a happy ending, otherwise it wouldn't have the right effect on it.
It's about a young guy who'd lost his dad, and he's obviously got a lot of built-up anger and emotions about it, and it's about his journey to try and discuss those feelings with others and make sure it's open, and he uses his friends along the way. We want people to know that it's important for people helping people with problems such as anxiety and depression as well, because my friend recently had a real problem with it, and he talked to us about it, which was a big step for him, and we realised how bad the problem was and that it was so far out of our own depth. So we wanted and we urged him to talk to someone, a teacher or someone at school who knew more than we did, but he didn't want to do it because he didn't have enough self-motivation to do it, and we tried to get him to talk for months, but he just wouldn't, so eventually we went and did it for him. And although it felt awful at the time, now looking back at it, we know it was the right decision, because he wasn't very happy at us for a while about it, and we can completely understand that, as we did go behind his back, but we know that it was the best thing for him to do, and it's the only way he's going to get help, which he needs. And that's what I'd like to do, to urge you to do the same. If you know anyone who's in a bad place and who needs help, go and get them the help they need. As I said, they might not be happy with you at the beginning of it, but trust me, it's worth it just to see them back to the old person they were.
Hi. You alright?
No.
What's the matter?
I don't want to talk about it.
Have you had a bad day?
Well, yeah, of course I had a bad day, obviously.
Well, I've had a bad day as well. I've got to deal with it.
You're an adult.
Look, can we at least sort the house out? Can you help me sort the house out? Look, I don't want to move, but we've got to clear this mess up.
Fine.
We've got to be out of here by Saturday.
Oh, I don't want to move.
I don't want to move either, but it's out of my control. It's not my fault. We just got to clear it up. Will you help me clear it up?
Yep.
Put some in, start off with the books. Put the books in here, the ones you don't want. You're not throwing the Winnie the Pooh away, are you?
What's so special about that? All the characters in that book are weirdos.
Do you not remember it?
No.
Do you not remember your dad used to
Nope.
read? He used to read it to you every night. Do you not remember Piglet? Come sit here. I'll read out. Do you not remember Piglet?
Nope.
Little Winnie, do you not remember any of it?
No.
He used to spend hours reading this to you at night. You used to love it. And you don't want to throw that away, do you?
All the characters are just weird. Look at that. What was just a bear? A yellow bear.
It's much more than that. I'm going to read you a story.
Yeah, hey Les, well it's good to see you all back this week. I'm glad you came. It does take longer to sort these things out in just 1 week, so good to see you all. Can you tell me what sort of week you've had?
Yeah, the week's been a lot better this week. Been talking to Paul over the phone, we've been meeting up. It's really helped to share our problems with each other.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a lot easier hanging out with Peter. It's helped a lot.
All right, you, Tony.
People never understand why I fidget.
It's
It's really annoying. You can never get over it, but you just got to push yourself and hope you can not cry pretty much.
Ian, what about you?
Yeah, it's been really great for me here. I mean, it's helped a lot. I mean, with my problems, I've had a lot of problems, and a lot of them have been solved here. It's taught me that I can open up to anyone, like Peter said. And yeah, it's great. Me and Peter have grown a great relationship, and it's just going a lot better than it was.
Okay, so right now, remember lads, the important thing is to keep talking, and that's why we have this group every week. And this group will last as long as it needs to until we sort things out. But it's important that you talk to each other, talk to your friends and your family, and people get to understand why you're feeling the way you feel. It makes you feel better, it gives you a better perspective on life, so it's really important you keep talking.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm fine.
How was it?
Yeah, it was okay.
Did you, manage to talk?
I'm just really worried. I'm gonna turn out like Dad. Sometimes I just understand why he did it.
Look, son, I don't know myself. I haven't got any answers for you. But I do know that if you keep talking to people and you keep talking to me and recognise that, there's support there when you need it, then that's all you can just do. Just take each day as it comes. Yeah?
Yeah.
Promise me that you'll always talk and you'll always... If you don't get on with me, that you'll go and find somebody else to talk to. Promise me that you'll always do that.
I promise.